Dear brothers and sisters, at one point, people become fed up of lecturing and slogans if they are not supported by facts on the ground. They are not substantiated with realities. We say Islam peace, Islam is peace, Islam is peace. But where is the peace when it comes with dealing with another? Where is the peace when it comes to the Muslim family? What kind of message we send when a neighbor calls 911 to help resolve a domestic problem? We say that Islam is honesty and truthfulness. What kind of message we send when our imams receive a message from the authorities that the Muslim community has a major fraud problem? We say Islam is discipline, but listen to this story. A friend of mine, just a few years ago, a pilot, was passing by the masjid that I was Imam for in Texas, and he took a bird view, a photograph for that masjid, and looked at this photograph. It's a beautiful masjid on a 10-acre site. Very beautiful masjid with a huge concrete parking lot. But there was something majorly wrong. Not a single car was parked straight. Why? This does not, this represents, this reflects a personality, dear brothers and sisters. We talk about social solidarity and how we have this beautiful system in Islam of zakah and Eid-ul-Fitr and others. But we still, our people are dependent on Catholic charities and Jewish family charities. Why? Dear brothers and sisters, the people who are attracted to the beauty of Islam, at one point, they will rightfully ask this question: where is this Islam that you talk about? We love it. It's beautiful. Where is it? So, and so having a model community is a necessity. Is something we have to. We don't have any choice, because by having this model community, you provide the proof that the values, the Islamic values and beliefs that we have in our heart, that it is humanly possible to practice them. Humanly possible. Otherwise, they say that this Islam is beautiful, but it's not practical. Dear brothers and sisters, have we ever considered the impact of when our own actions belie our words? Have we considered the consequence of when the reality of our condition belies our beliefs and our values? Dear brothers and sisters, our tongue call people to enter to Jannah, to paradise, but our action drive them to the hellfire. When our tongue tell people, come on in to paradise, our actions, they say, stop, don't listen to them. Because if they really believe in what they are saying, if whatever they are saying is true, then they should have been the first to respond to them, to respond to them. Dear brothers and sisters, we cannot just talk the talk. We have to walk the walk. And we are in need to a major overhaul for the image of the Muslim community. We are in urgent need for a process of major reconstruction for the image of the Muslim community in the minds of others. And yes, there is bigotry. Yes, there is prejudice. Yes, there is unfair targeting. Yes, there are challenges, But remember one thing, and make no mistake about it, that Allah is on our side, and Allah is sufficient for us. And then remember that we stand on a solid ground, that the foundation of this land upon which we stand, the constitution of our nation, guarantees for us our right to practice our religion. And remember also that there are a lot of decent fellow citizens and decent and strong voices that they stand in defense of our right to practice our deen. Just a few days ago, a representative of a group of religious and civic leaders in Washington County, he told me that they have, on their own and by their own initiative, they have taken a stand by going to the city of Ann Arbor and asking them to issue a resolution in defense for the rights of the Muslims. But we don't need to wait for others, dear brothers and sisters. And we should not be intimidated by the actions of the adversary people. We should know that this change must come from within our community. And we should know that we don't have control over what other people can do, but we have control on whatever we can do. A conclusion, dear brothers and sisters, and this is in reminding all of us that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala considered saying something and doing another thing is something that is twice. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, أَتَأْمُرُونَ النَّاسَ بِالْبِرِّ وَتَنْسَوْنَ أَنفُسَكُمْ وَأَنْتُمْ تَتْلُونَ الْكِتَابَ أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ. Do you command the people the doing of righteousness and you forget yourselves? You forget that, you yourself forget that while you are reading the divine book. Will you not reason? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا لِمَ تَقُولُونَ مَا لَا تَفْعَلُونَ كَبُرَ مَقْتًا عِنْدَ اللَّهِ أَن تَقُولُوا مَا لَا تَفْعَلُونَ. O you who believe, why do you say one thing and do another? It is most hated in the sight of Allah to say that which you do not do. And Allah Azza wa Jalla said to affirm this principle, that we cannot be successful in bringing about a positive change. We cannot be successful until we combine ilm and amal, iman and righteous work. We set a model. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَمَنْ أَحْسَنُ قَوْلًا مِمَّنْ دَعَا إِلَى اللَّهِ وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا. Who could be better of speech than he who calls to Allah and works righteous? It's not just calling, it's working righteous. It's not inviting people to Islam by tongues only, rather by actions, by righteous actions, and establishing a model. Dear brothers and sisters, I invite all of you today to help me just make this dream and vision reality. And I invite everybody here today to gather and discuss this issue in your social gathering. And I invite the people of knowledge, opinion, and seniority in this community to sit and just try to cooperate one another to draft a blueprint for the future, a plan of how can we in reality establish a model community that can attract people to the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and can depict the right image of Islam and Muslim. وصلى الله على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم وتقبل الله طاعتكم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله.